I swear on everything. How do you, if you go live, does it automatically update this nonsense, or how does this work? At least on the app. I've never used this app before, so I know next to nothing about it. Let's see. I have no clue. This is the weirdest app I think I've ever used it. There's like no update feature. At least I don't know where it is, if there is one. Why the hell do other people pop up when I type in something as specific as Spray and Pray 1000? I have no clue at all. Now, usually I would stress never to use like Hapog or anything like this. But really, this is the only thing I can get to work that doesn't do massive tearing like OBS or OBS, whatever the new version is. Okay, I think the volume is decent, but that's the problem with this, is that there's not as much control whenever I do something while using this program. So that's the trade-off. Okay, why is this being slow? Not even the recording, just why is this being slow? I have no clue. But anyway, we're gonna start now. Enough messing around. And in all honesty, I think I'm gonna go for maybe like 6 or so hours, and I don't know how far that'll get me.
Hey, Spyro!
No. Looking back, their voices were loud as hell. No, I think some of them get soft as hell too. That's the other thing. Like they didn't have like uniform volume on some of them. So, the good thing about this game, and I'm probably going to end up repeating myself because I'm going to forget I said it, is, yeah, I fall. But, you can beat every single level in this game on the first run. Like, unlike the later two Spyro games where they kind of emphasize backtracking and, redoing a lot of stuff, this Spyro game, quite literally, you can beat every level upon entering it if you know what to do. There's not a single level where you have to like backtrack and do a whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Every level can be beaten on the first run. So later on, I'm probably going to stream Spyro 2 and Spyro 3. When I do that, it's not going to be fun because you have to do a lot of backtracking. I know Spyro 2... Basically, the backtracking isn't that complex, though, in those games, because really it's just like, oh, the person you need to unlock, or the ability you need to unlock, is one level basically in the last world. Or no, it's in the next world, and once you get to the next world, you have to go back. So yeah, it's not like it's super complex, It's again, it's a kid's game. And a kid's game this was, man. This is great. I know so many people, this was one of their first games too, and a lot of people who weren't even gamers who played this game. Now, the one thing that I really wish they had kept, and I might be in the minority opinion about this, is let me do this real quick so I can finish this level, is they have a... I'm done with this world. They have a dodge roll for Spyro in this game. Now, ironically, it's not that useful in this game, and it's not that useful in Spyro in general, but it would have been a lot more useful in other Spyros where people are, like, shooting a lot at you, because in this game, the shooters in this are pretty dead on. Dead on. But, they don't really miss, so there's really, like, no point in doing the dodge roll. Kind of pointless. Oh yeah, and in this game there's no one-up butterflies. There's just statues, and they only drop from enemies, I believe. I don't think normal little fodder enemies drop them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade and fix up my laptop probably this fall. And when I do that, hopefully we'll get a little more power. I'm going to see, because I haven't had it under warranty for the last year because I didn't even know when it expired. I thought I had a multi-year program, which I guess doesn't really exist now that I think about it. That was sick. But I am going to go ahead and do that. Make it even more of a powerhouse than what it actually is. So I can appreciate that. Now, it renders fine. Like, you see, this program isn't doing any video tearing. It has a lot more delay and a lot less features, though. That's the problem. So it looks pretty smooth. It looks pretty nice. Oh, wait, hold on. Which is pretty good. Fuck. You know, sometimes you can end up flaming that guy's helmet, which is not very fun. Alright, Oswin. No. So there's 80 dragons in this game. There's 14,000 treasure. And there are, I forget how many eggs. Actually, I don't think they show you until you encounter a world with eggs. There's like 14, I think. And in general, it's pretty simplistic. I mean, to be fair, this game came out in 1998. I didn't get it until, I don't think, 1999. Again, it's literally, we're approaching like 15, or over 15. We're like at 18 years ago for this. But Crash Bandicoot had already come and gone with their original trilogy. Which is funny because a lot of times they always talk about Spyro and Crash. Crash is already done at this point. I think maybe they had like 1 or 2 other games, but for 1998 it was pretty good. Well, pretty good. It was fucking amazing. It was like the next fucking Halo. Yeah, there's no hover in this game. You see that in Spyro 2, kind of like what they did for Crash Bandicoot 2. They had a lot of ideas from the first game that they just kind of like completely abandoned. Oh, I got him with the flame. So I was thinking that, this is kind of random. But I was thinking that maybe for like another stream, we basically do like old playthroughs. So I know that next week I'm probably going to... Oh, wait, what? Am I doing anything next week? I don't even know. But I know next week, I saw that Wind Waker got a lot of votes. Now, Wind Waker got 4 votes within 5 minutes, so I don't know how legitimate that is. But I'll play it because I like Wind Waker a lot, and Wind Waker HD was amazing. I think that's one of the better games on the Wii U. Especially, like, even granted that it's a remake, it's kind of like approaching like Resident Evil remake levels, in which they add a lot of cool stuff. So I was thinking that might be next week. Although I kind of wanted to play Metroid, I mean, that's fine by me. And also I was thinking that maybe like I could play like Assassin's Creed 2, which would be pretty fun as well, so. Yeah, Dark Hollow is a pretty simple level. It's not very complex. There's not a lot to it. So once you kill enemies once, you start to get these little silver orbs. I don't know what their names actually are, but you start to get them from doing this. Now, I'm actually dreading doing Stone Hill, because every time I play this game, there's always one piece of little treasure I miss in Stone Hill, and I have no clue where the hell it is. And the problem is in this game, there's no like cheat code. I don't know if you would call it a cheat code or if it's a function, because in Spyro 3 they add it as a function. But there's no button combination to have Sparks point to any nearby treasure. In this game, Sparks is literally a health indicator and a gem grabber. And that's it. Like, he doesn't serve any other focus in this game. At all. And now you see in Spyro 2, he became a little bit more integral. They gave him like 1 or 2 new things, and then, you know, in Spyro 3, they basically made him playable. Because in Spyro 3, you can tell they went all out trying to design new stuff for the game. Which was awesome. I thought that was like super cool at the time. Yeah, there's a thief in this level, by the way. Oh, is there? I'm pretty sure there is. And there's a lot of drifting on the charge in this game. So yeah, these levels can be super short, but the real meat is from doing 100%. Actually, because we don't know if this will screw up or not. This is how you save in this game. As you can see, all the fairies look identical. Then they added Zoe later. They did a lot of redesigning from Spyro 1 to 2. Like, drastic. Yeah, because of that drifting, I kind of don't like to use the charging mechanic. It's real weird.
When you free a dragon...
Yes. What he's going to say is I think you can talk to dragons again after you free them. There's actually one dragon in the game I believe you cannot talk to once you free him. I believe that it's impossible for you to talk to him again because another dragon spawns in his place. So he gets removed. I don't think you can ever talk to him once it's done. And I know it's not the same dragon. They have 2 different names. Yep, there's a thief. There you go. The thieves, which were in this game, don't reappear until Spyro 3, in which case they're like super roided up because they travel so fast. But I would say that this game is one of the more, or it's the most annoying Spyro game to 100%. I wouldn't say it's that it's the hardest. I think that Spyro 3 is the hardest. Because a lot of those challenges are pretty damn difficult. But the only difficult and annoying part about this is that you can't really see where the treasure is once you just kind of have to explore every area fully. And that's how you know.
Spyro!
Alright, do Toasty now. Which one is it? Fuck, it's not over here. And now because of how big this area is, sometimes the gems sort of like are hard to spot. So you gotta like do like a perimeter sweep a little bit. Because there are gems out here. And they're all along this little ridge up here. This is like the meta part of the level where like you do all that extra stuff. So now basically to kill a thief, what you do is you charge up behind him and you flame him at the last moment. And by doing that, the way that the flame works in Spyro is that it travels at your speed relative to your speed, and it constantly goes forward, and you can charge with the flame arrows still out. So that's how you really do it, in my opinion, because that's the easiest. It's easier than trying to impact them, because sometimes they can be a little bit annoying to impact because they make pretty sudden turns. I don't think I ever 100%ed Crash 3. Crash 3 was the only one I owned as a kid. I don't think I ever 100%ed it. Okay, I know where some of the treasure is. You gotta... Oh, see? If you see that sparkling is like kind of the only hint you get in the distance. That sort of shows you where treasure is. You have to look for that. But again, if there's a lot of walls or anything, it doesn't show through the walls. Oh shit, this is dangerous. Okay. Now watch, there's going to be a number 2 gem that I didn't find that I'm never going to find. I know there's something down here. There we go. Come on. Grab the... Thank you. Yeah, I get the feeling like I'm going to miss like one gem. I'm not going to have any clue where it is. Yeah, what you get in this game with the glide is you get a downwards move, like an immediate downwards move, which you really don't need. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, come on. I think I'm actually good. Because there's most likely just 10 treasure in there. Let's see. I think so. There you go. I remember a lot of times as a kid I was unable to find a lot of that. What? Alright, so we're good. Yeah, see, now they show you how many eggs there are. There's 5. There's 12. Unless my eyes are bugging. No, there's 12. As you can see, we're already 8% done, but the thing is, like, a lot of the later levels get really annoying and really long. So that's going to be where I spend most of my time. Like, Beastmakers is like a death trap. Beastmakers has so many annoying enemies, and Dreamweavers has a lot of platforming. And a lot of, like, not outright combat. You have to, like, do a lot of weird stuff. So every time I come back here... I need to do some life farming. Not really, though. I don't need to do anything overboard. But you only get those orbs from enemies you've defeated and worlds you've defeated, or worlds you've been to. Which is, you know... That's good and all, but again, if I'm 100% levels, there's no reason for me to go back. And then later in Spyro 2 and 3, they just add the butterflies, which have a pretty decent chance of dropping most of the time. Definitely the music in this game was really good, though. There was something about the music that they lost in Spyro 2 and 3. Not that that game didn't have really good music, but there was something about this that they kind of didn't bring back, which is a little sad. These are the bulls on the trailer, the box art. My bad. Now, even though it doesn't look like they're dead, I believe the game unloads them once you go so far, but you can flame them anyway. But for all intents and purposes, they're defeated when they're like that. Because they already gave up the gem. Oh, these never came back. That never came back for certain. Go. I always thought it was weird. Like, what the hell is supposed to be inside that thing? Like fucking Dracula? I never understood that my whole life. What was inside those, like, little coffin things. Oh, I'm stuck. That was weird. Get up there. So now this was actually, I remember this game a lot because it was, as a kid, this was, you know, the first game I played and what I played the most. Actually no, I might have played Spyro 2 a little more than this game. You have to remember, Spyro 2 is like the easiest out of the original trilogy. But I remember a lot of areas where I couldn't get all the treasure in as a kid. because there was a lot of stuff I didn't understand. So like here, I'll show you in a second exactly one area where I was unable to get the treasure from. It's back here. What you're supposed to do is this platform, I never understood why I was here. You're supposed to glide around it like that. And again, when I was 5, I didn't understand any of that. Alright, this guy's kind of difficult to get. There we go. As soon as I say that, yeah, this guy's kind of tough. But no, if you wait too long to get him, I believe he runs away. You have to do the loop again and come back and try to get him again. Which is just, you know, moderate annoyance. I don't know. But yeah, I did actually, I did 2 playthroughs on this game, I believe. One which was incomplete, where I didn't do 100%, and then I think I came back in like 2010, and I did a complete playthrough, or 2013, and I did a complete playthrough, because it's a Spyro game, you know? What kind of Spyro fan am I if I don't, 100% the game? I mean, it's not like they're super asinine to 100%. Like, it's not, like, this is all collectible farming, basically, but it's not like modern day games where collectible farming is so, like, annoying to do. Like, you dread it all the time. Like, trying to get all the chests and shit in Assassin's Creed, that's just busy work. For all intents and purposes. That's like, it's not even like, you know, anything interesting or diverse nowadays. It's kind of just like, oh, you know, there's a bunch of chests hidden around. Maybe you know where they are, maybe you don't. You just kind of got to deal with it and find them. Center the camera in this game? I don't think you can, actually. Yeah, I don't think in this game you can center the camera because you have dodge rolling. Oh, hold on, gotta get the life armor. But I don't believe this game supports the right stick as a camera option. I just don't believe they made it a camera option. So actually, hold on, let me see. Why am I in controller mode? Yeah, I don't think you can. There's just no option to do it, so that's fine. So now, what we're going to do is I'm not going to do Toasty right now. I'm going to go ahead and do the Speedway. Because the Speedways are honestly the most annoying things in this game, as they are in most Spyro games, until you know what to do. And because I don't, like, write this stuff down, I always forget what the order to do stuff in is. This is, like, the only hidden speedway, too, I believe. So a lot of times I'm just going to end up killing myself, just so I can get a fresh start. Yeah, see, I don't remember anything about what to do for this one. But let me tell you, playing this on a thumbstick is much better than playing it on a PSP touchpad. By far. Because you can actually, like, you know, get the good maneuvering. Okay, I have no clue what to do next. Fuck me. Let's try the hoops. Or no, these are called hard keys. Alright, there's planes. Can you even... No, you can't see what there are. I don't know what the fourth thing is going to be. I don't think pressing X makes you fly up in this game either. I think that was also something else they had to add. Alright, the last one. I have no clue what the fourth thing is. Alright, so this is not the right way to do things. Thankfully, you don't lose a life when you... It's chests? Where the hell are the chests? I gotta figure this one out. I almost want to do arches first, but I get the feeling like something like that should be saved for last. Because when I was doing the the other things, I was doing really well. Oh, slow down. Shit. I'm really messing up. After this, I'm gonna do the trains or whatever they are. I missed him! Oh, I'm screwed now. I'm not gonna have enough time to double back. Oh, this is gonna be close. Alright, I think I know where the chests are. They're somewhere. They're in like a little alcove, if I remember correctly, but I gotta figure out where the hell it is. Fuck, I think the chests should be done last, if I remember correctly. Because I have no clue where they are. Here we go. Yeah, the chests need to be done last, because you have to come into this area. And once you get in here, there's no points for getting back out. So I'm kind of screwed, but at least now I know where they are. Alright, here we go. Ready? Watch this. Some mastery to your planning right there, but I'm fucked. I'm not going to make it out in time. Alright, actually, I might get it. I'll have enough time to get from one to another. I hope. I'll be cutting it close. Oh, no! Oh, my God. Okay, well, now I know what to do. Fuck, I gotta get all the fucking planes again. That's the real nuisance. Oh, come on. I paved too low there. The thing is, you just have to get the all-in-one bonus, otherwise you're not gonna get anything, so... I should have, like, left one chest on the way out. Which I did not do at all. Alright, now I'm kind of also screwed again. Alright, whatever. You need to, like, leave, like, the high-density objectives for last. So that way you can get the most amount of points on your way out. Or, you know, you could just, like, get multi-kills or something to extend the timer. Something that has a lot of travel time is like really bad to leave for last. So I'm going to do the arches right now. I got plenty of time. All I got to do is get in the dog fight. Okay, time to mix and match. And no, you can do anything in any order you please. It does not have to be in the order in which they specify. Which is exactly what I'm doing. Oh, crap. Okay, come on. I gotta chase these two down. I gotta go right for the other one. How many more arches do I need? Just this one and the next? Alright, see how much better that was? It only took me like 4 tries. All in one. Alright. I need to do something real quick. But yeah, once you beat this level, or at least once you enter it, it stays open for good. Where'd he go? He's really good because he gives 5. Alright, so Toasty is actually a pretty difficult level. Oh, nice. Look at that. quickly. I really hope I'm not killing my computer doing that, but anyway, that's besides the point. Does that hurt the dog? Hold on, does that kill the dog? No, it does not. These fucking dogs are vicious, man. This is annoying. I'm not really worried about the old man. I'm worried more about the dogs. Because they do a wide belly flop. What? He fucking landed. Oh my god. I don't think there's any healing items in this level. Yeah, I don't think there's any healing in this level, so I'm screwed now. I think that's boss levels, they intentionally don't have any healing. Yeah, that's why this level, I think, is honestly one of the harder boss levels. Didn't hit him at all. Couldn't move. I'm really screwed. Royally screwed. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I think there's a dragon statue coming up. I'm going to save there, so that way when I die, I can restart from there. I can take this hit and still make it there. Even if I needed to take the hit. Okay. So basically, he has this army of fucking dogs do his bidding. I think he's really all show. He doesn't really do much. It's the dogs that get you. I like that synchronized killing, though. Alright, now I think he tries to attack you. If you're not careful. There you go. Okay. Should be good. Yep. Yeah, all his like sandals and stuff all stay there. So we're already done with World 1. We've completed World 1. Although obviously it's the easiest world to complete. So that's not really saying too much. Kill some sheep. Oh, they don't make the exploding sound in this game? I'll get back here. I think I can get another life out of these guys before I have to leave. So I'm going to try to get one. I already see myself dying on that ice caves level because I always forget the secret of it and how to get all the treasure on it. So I already see that happening. But yeah, we're done with the Artisan World, so we're not coming back here. He's rescuing dragons. Yeah, he doesn't let you travel unless you have rescued 10 dragons. I believe in later worlds it's like, oh, you need so many eggs, you need so many gems. And it kind of gets to the point where you quite literally can skip an entire world if you're so far advanced. So I know for Spyro 2, if you do everything possible in the first 2 worlds, you can face Ripto right away without having to fight anything in World 3. Without doing any of the levels or anything else. Which is pretty cool. Now, I like this world because, look, the platforms are different. I don't know why they designed them differently for this one, but they look awesome. So this world is a little more dangerous, but yeah, every world is dangerous in this game. That's actually one thing that they got rid of in later Spyros. They removed enemies in the overworld. They used to have a lot of enemies in the overworld in Spyro, well, in Spyro 1, and then they got rid of that for 2, and then they got rid of it for 3 as well. Now, why? I don't know. Maybe they just wanted to make the game easier, you know, give you a little bit of a rest area. Again, a lot of things, like a lot of trilogies, the first game is always the most awkward, and then the later games change drastically. Like, I could say that definitely for Mass Effect. Like, Mass Effect 1 is way different than Mass Effect 2 or 3. Just fundamentally. Yeah, I don't know, it shows you his ass. That was the one weird thing. I don't understand that at all. What is that? I have never seen that happen before, so that must be something that happens when you emulate this game on the PS3. I am using the original disc, by the way. On my PS3, I am using the original disc I got back, like, oh my god, 18 years ago. No, more like 17. So it might be, I don't know, it could be problems, you know, nothing, none of this stuff was, you know, expected to play 20 years later, I doubt. Just that it does is a miracle in and of itself. That's actually another game I would consider putting to the streaming log is Mass Effect 1. I would play that. I would play that again. That's one of my favorite games. I really like it. I don't like what the sequels did. We could do the boss right now, actually, but I want to complete this level. But I don't really like what the sequels did too much. Personally, I like the more RPG aspect of Mass Effect 1. Granted, I mean, I guess, you know, they added a lot of more faster-paced stuff. That was one of the things about Mass Effect 1, was that a lot of the enemies would just take forever to kill. But they did have an attachment to your weapons to kind of alleviate that. He didn't even run. He started running after I was already flaming him. Gunner. Isn't that the name of, like, Isaac Clarke's voice actor? Gunner something. I don't remember at all. Oh. One thing I will do before I continue on with the next world, I'm going to change the title of this stream one more time. Because I can't never make up my mind about stuff. They don't have the picture for Spyro the Dragon on Twitch. I was a little upset about that. Oh, I'm missing something. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, this game doesn't have its picture on Twitch.tv. That's a little sad. It's not getting the credit it so well deserves. I think it's down here. Yep. Oh no, I don't want to go there yet. That's one of the more annoying levels. So we'll do Dry Canyon. Which one's this? Oh, this is Cliff Town. guys wearing the sombreros and stuff. But no, I had to paint a room the other day. That was fun as hell. No, that has nothing to do with anything, but that was a fun little experience. Painted it purple, just like Spyro. That wasn't the reason why I painted it purple, but coincidentally. Alright, we got the big denominations now. They have like cannons. It's real weird. It's real weird because later on the guys have guns. You know, like usually they try to keep guns out of like E-rated games. That's how you know this was. Oh wow, you can charge those? Oh wow. I never knew you could charge those and not get hurt by them. Oh, well, you learn something new every day. But yeah, later on they have guns, and you know usually they try to keep guns out of like kiddie games. So that's how you know this game is old. There you go. See? I don't remember the secret for this one. This one has 400 treasure. Yep, they're stepping it up. Oh, we freed Conan. He does that video game like review series. I know nothing about the man. Although apparently he's pretty damn funny. I don't watch much television really. So that's like most of the reason. Look at that drifting. Here's a nice little area. This is a nice little cliffside area. I always like this area a lot. For no particular reason.
Is that you, Spyro?
Oh, this is late, but this stream is going to be put on my YouTube channel. I should have said that a long time ago. I gotta figure out how to get the video afterwards from Twitch. That's another thing that this program doesn't allow you to do. It doesn't allow you to like stream and record at the same time. You can only do one or the other. It's really like a basic beginner program. But at the moment, it's the only thing I can get running, so. Okay, guy over here on the cliff. I think you're supposed to charge him off. There you go. For you, no charge. I actually know there's a key in a chest here somewhere. Yeah, the chest is out there. So I'm not going to go there because I don't even remember where the key is. Okay, I think I do now. But basically by doing this you skip like most of the levels, so I'm going to have to backtrack. Oh, he dropped a 25. Yeah, the 25s are rare in like every Spyro game. Yeah, I don't know why the 25s are like super rare. Come over here. Fuck, I didn't jump high enough. Oh. Do they open up a whirlwind when you get over here? No, I think I just gotta go around. Yeah, I screwed the pooch on that one. You gotta jump from, I think, a little bit closer to the edge to make that. This is good, though, because now I can go around the map. What do you do from up here? Oh. I think the key is in here. No. What it is, you come from here, and you can't see it from this side, but you glide around. That's how you get over here. You don't do it from the end platform. And this is where the key is. Maximus. Okay, I have 359. I really don't like having uneven numbers like that because it tells me that I'm missing something. So we're gonna have to finagle around some more. I didn't miss anything down here, did I? I really hope not. The sparkle thing on gems that are too far for the game to load them is really helpful in like the Beastmaker's worlds because a lot of them have fog. But speaking of fog, Silent Hill 1 was on this console. Oh, I was not going to make that. That's how long ago all this stuff was. Oh, come on. I think you make the jump from this platform. I'm pretty certain. There was a long period of my life where I didn't play any of these games. So I forgot a lot about them. And then when I got older, I went back to a lot of these games. And, you know, it was kind of like a coming home sort of a deal because I remembered so much of them. And so fondly, too. All right, I don't think I have enough. Oh, no, that's it. So 359 is what you have before you go to that platform then. I think you can hit exit level and it will keep all your progress. I'm not too certain, but you know what? I'm just going to leave normally anyway. Yep, got everything. I do have my stream muted, right? Yeah, I do. At least the overworld enemies are really easy. Alright, the next one I'm going to do is going to be Cliff Town. This is one of my favorites. It has a lot of good music, a lot of unique enemies, a lot of cool stuff on it. Come on, it's a kid's game. Put that away. Like, what kind of common sense does it even make to show your buttocks to the enemy? It's none, that's what. Well, anyway, no one ever said these guys were smart in the first place. So... weird, like he's not trying to cut you. Now, this is one of the levels where there's a lot of falling hazards. Come on. Go. There's a lot of falling hazards on this level, which is one of the reasons why I don't like it too much. Yeah, she smacks you. It doesn't do any damage, but her pot, I believe, does do damage to you if you try to jump in it. You just need to flame them once to get the gem from out of there. Again, that's something that you figure out just by screwing around, because the game really doesn't tell you, I don't think. Oh, here we go. This is my favorite. So easy to cut him off. He doesn't really try to cut corners too well. Oh, you get a little forward boost when you do the charge jump. And now part of this town, and why it's a little bit annoying to kind of do anything in it, is because you have to get to the top here first to make the whirlwind start to appear. And then from that, you can like start traveling all over the place. Yeah, you use the rocket for that. You get double smacked. Look, see, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, I think the pot hurts you. I'm not even sure what the hell they're cooking. I never understood that. Looks horrid.
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Yeah, let's go see. That's why you free all these dragons and then they just like do nothing. Oh wow, I missed this dragon right here in the open.
How's a dragon supposed?
Nope. Oh, there's stuff over here too. Yeah, there's like little nooks down here. See, I didn't loot this. Little trick areas all over the place. Actually, it would make way more sense for me to just use the whirlwind and jump down, and then use the whirlwind again and jump down. Big jump. I really hope this is enough, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, that was cutting it close. That was actually really close. What? There's plenty of little lizards around here. Shit, I got this one coming for me. I don't know where he is. Yeah, the camera is a little hard to control sometimes. Just a little bit. You gotta like wrestle with it a little bit. But yeah, I did see that Wind Waker got a lot of views. Or, not a lot of views, a lot of votes. But my thing is that the stream kind of closed earlier, like at 12 a.m. that morning. So I'm not sure how legit those views are, but if they are legit, next time I need to specify it a bit better. Like, literally at 12 a.m. EST, the poll closes, like... And no, by closing, I don't mean like, oh, straw poll closes it down, because I don't think a straw poll ever really closes down, actually, now that I think about it. I think that straw poll, once created, exists forever. Ah, shit. But what I do is I just say, oh, okay, at 12 a.m., I'm going to see what's what, and then that's what I'm going to do. Okay, this is not working out at all. At 12 a.m., it's just whatever's the top is the winner. And then after that, you know, the poll could go completely shifted for all I care. But, I mean, I got to call it at a certain point, because otherwise I'll be waiting forever. So if you did vote for Wind Waker, I do apologize. But, you know, that's to be done a little bit earlier than literally minutes before midnight. Like, the day of, like not even the day before, like when it's about to be due, like it's already due. I did say that on Twitter though, so I did give some fair warning. Alright, we're done. Okay, we're gonna try this. I think it keeps everything, right? Yeah. Let me get my 16 life. I also was thinking like not Wind Waker, that Resident Evil 4 was going to get a lot of votes. RE4 is one of my favorites. I really like that game a lot. I had the Wii edition. It was really fun. I owned the PS2 edition for a while, and then I sold it because that version is just like really bad. It's like really, really shitty. I don't know what it is. Well, I know what it is. It's just that version is like really, really bad. Honestly, I see that people say that the best version of the game is either the Wii or the PS3 version. Personally, I think the Wii is the best. I wouldn't want to play Resident Evil 4 on a PS4 or a PS3. I would play it on a PS4 if there's like nothing else to do and I want to screw around. But you know what? Sony actually kind of screwed the pooch. They could have actually like gotten the PlayStation Move to work with Resident Evil 4. I don't think it does. That would have been the perfect opportunity, because now the PlayStation Move just doesn't exist anymore. Like, it's a worthless peripheral. Like all motion controls, that fad is long dead now, just like the fucking music games, although those are amidst a comeback. And I remember a lot of people used to tell me that the fucking motion control nonsense was going to be something that stuck around for a long time, that it was here to stay, was going to be an integral part, and a lot of that was advertising and marketing. I mean, well, of course they're going to say that. Why wouldn't they? Wolric, I really like that name.
A word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big.
Okay, he's gloating. But, I remember that, because I remember it was the big fad after the Wii, and then everyone wanted to be the Wii. So, Microsoft, I'll give them props with the Kinect. I'll give them a lot of props for some of the stuff that they're doing. It's just that a lot of it doesn't really seem like it's very gamer efficient. Like, honestly, I think that the HoloLens' true potential lies in, like, marketing and business for meetings and stuff. I don't really think it's going to be too interesting, but we'll see. After how big motion control was, I mean, it's just, who knows? It could be another fad. It might catch on later, but you remember how much of a fad motion controls was, and then how it, like, completely disappeared off the face of the planet? I do. And for all intents and purposes, the Wii had a lot of good games. It's just that after a certain point, they just stopped making any Wii games because I guess they figured they were going to save their potential for another console. Which, I mean, for what it does, the Wii U is pretty damn money efficient. If you want Virtual Console mixed with some good new ones, sure.
Spyro! Some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor. And in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
Alright, I need to do something real quick. Does that work? Okay, anyway. That's beyond the point. For these things confuse the hell out of me, but you gotta be careful when you charge them. There you go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy. She will go flying off. Okay. But, to be honest, most games that were motion control, I honestly felt played better with a controller. There's a few exceptions to that. Alright, fuck that guy. I'm trying not to fall off here. But I thought Resident Evil 4 played much better with the point-and-click controls. This guy's like jingle bells attached to him. But, yeah, Resident Evil 4, I spent a lot of time on that game. I really enjoyed it. I didn't get everything in the game, because the thing about the game is that it's really, like, hard to hold all the power weapons at once. Because it's not like Resident Evil 5 where you choose your loadout every chapter you want to play on. Which is a little bit annoying, but... basically, once you get the Chicago Typer, I've seen some people get the hand cannon with infinite ammo. I've seen some people get, like, what is it, the infinite RPG.
Thank you.
Now they just start saying thank you for releasing me, which is, you know, just, in general, a very repetitive sort of thanks. I don't really give you advice anymore. As you can see, it's a pretty bare-bones game, but it's still a very lovable game. Metroid Prime was another one I think plays better with motion controls. I feel like that game truly comes to life with point and click. Because you can actually aim around, you're not bound by the lock-on as much. And that free aim really kind of helps out a lot. So I like that a lot about that game. That's why I was going to do the trilogy on veteran mode, potentially for a stream. Flexing. Alright, there's a key somewhere I'm gonna have to find. I think I have to backtrack. Oh. Actually, I could almost like stop watching. I actually don't know how to get out there, by the way. I don't know how to get to that platform without dying. But I do know that there is a hidden cave up there I need to get to. This song is great. I love this music. There you go. I think the key is also up here. Oh shit, yeah, these motherfuckers hunt you down. That scared the hell out of me when I was a kid. I mean business, man. That's how it's done. Honestly, they look so great spinning on top of these lamps, though. I do think that at some point I will take a break just to grab some food I put in the fridge for today. But beyond that, I think this will be just fine. Now, if I beat this game before, because what percentage am I? I'm at 28% right now. Oh, you can charge for projectiles. I never knew that. But if I beat this game like before, I don't even know when I'm gonna stop streaming at all. But then I don't know what I'll do. I don't know if I'll start Spyro 2, and then I'll just leave Spyro 2 unfinished until we get back to it, or I don't really know what I'll do. All right, hold on. I'm missing the key. I need to figure out where it is. But I don't know if I'll start Spyro 2 because I don't really see the need of starting Wind Waker. Because Wind Waker, I feel, deserves a fresh stream as opposed to, you know, very short, maybe like only an hour's worth of stuff. Plus, I have to set up everything on my Wii U anyway. I didn't set up for my Wii U. I only set up for this. So it may or may not be a quick setup. I don't know. I have to see. I actually don't know where the key is in this at all. Oh, no, I remember. You have to glide from the chest platform to the key, and then you have to loop back around. That's why there's a gem over here, because you're supposed to stand up here, and there it is. And that takes you down here. And you have to run backwards. And yeah, sometimes the camera gets a little caught like that. You don't jump as high when you charge jump in this game. I remember on my first controller, the square button broke. And I remember that, like, completely losing my mind. Like, why is he charging all the time? Why isn't he stop? You know, it was real weird. I got, like, a really not good controller when I first started playing this game. Or when I first started gaming, period. It was the first controller I ever got. Okay, anyway. That's it, right? Yeah, I just have to do Night Flight and, Dr. Shem. Let's do Dr. Shem. This was a pretty cool level. I remember this one very fondly. I'm doing like baby charges. Now if you jump this guy, he runs off the cliff. One cool thing to do is just to bait. Oh! It's really funny. You just bait them into running into stuff. If they run in a straight line, they don't really attempt to change their direction at all. Apparently they just decide to run off afterwards. Like even when they're not going towards the cliff, they're just like, yeah, I can't even go back. That was nonsense. She didn't slap him on the ass. Oh, come on. Now I'm getting fucked up. It's okay. Dr. Shemp is... Actually, Dr. Shemp is pretty difficult, now that I think about it. I gotta get that pattern down perfectly because I'm already hurt. This is the guy from the demo. might have jumped a little early on that. Yeah, I'm jumping early. This game you have to like jump a little bit more delayed, but right before you walk off, because you can jump too late in this game. Alright, I have the key. I prefer not to die. Trondo.
This guy thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I'll tell you one thing. He should watch his back.
I love that one. That one's the best. Where am I? Oh, I think if you die, you lose the key. So hopefully I don't die because I don't want to have to go back and get the key. Ooh. What's his pattern? I don't even remember. I'm honestly scared right now because I don't remember anything about him. Yeah, see, he fucking has like homing stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna die on this one. That attack hits you no matter where you are on the platform. I don't remember what he does up here. Oh, fuck. It was the 360. I just got fucking 360 cane. Oh, you keep the key. Oh, okay. Alright, well, good. I'll get some spirit particles now. I think that was the first death of the playthrough. I think it was good up until... Well, if no one said it was a no-death run. Oh, fuck me. Sit there and wait for him. Nah, don't worry. Once I get to Beastmakers and Removers, I'm gonna be dying constantly. What? There you go. I guess if you don't save with the key, I'm pretty sure in the other Spyro games, if you die, you lose the key. Same thing in this one, but I saved this time. So I think that prevented me. There we go. Okay, we can leave now. Hey man, I like Dr. Shemp as much as the next guy though. He is a pretty cool boss. Okay, so the only thing left here is Night Flight. So again, that's going to be another trial and error session. Another one I'm not going to remember at all. Honestly, I should fail right at the start so that way I know what I'm looking for. But, oh well, it's a little bit too late. I'm committed. I wonder, is this one literally as simple as they present it? Maybe it is. Then later on in Spyro, they added like hidden objectives and all the speedways and whatnot. Pressing X doesn't do anything. In fact, in Spyro 3, I think they had like 2 or 3 hidden ones. They had like the usual time trial, an alternate one, and then like a hidden thing. They went all out for Spyro 3. They did everything they could. Yeah, you know how long it took me to realize it was the lighthouses? I'm in trouble. Come on, strong finish. That one was much easier. Not even a real competition. Okay, so we're done in Peacemaker. Peacekeepers, it's not Peacemakers. Peacemaker is a gun. That's a very good name for one, by the way. Okay, for him, I think you need, what, gems? Yeah, you need stolen treasure. So the magic crafters is where things starts to get a little mixed, what is it called? Remixed? Whatever the words you want to use for it are. But when we beat the magic crafters, that's going to be halfway through. Halfway through the game. Actually, will be a little bit more than it, I believe. Something like that. Anyway, I believe there is a thief. Now, this one you got to be real fucking quick about. He only has one pathway that he can go, but if he gets around this corner, he jumps up on that platform and you can't get to him. So you have to leave and come back. All you have to do is just leave back the way you came. I never understood what those things were.
Welcome to Magic Craft.
Yeah, let's get going. Some of the levels here are really annoying, to be completely fair. You can't get over there first, it's fine. What? Oh wow, the projectile from the fucking chest killed him. That was pretty sick. That's almost like a trick shot right there. This one's nice. That is literally the definition of cutting him off. See, like, he's laughing. I'm on top of it. Ow! The only way to get to this guy in time is to use this supercharge.
When you see arrows like this,
You can supercharge. Alright, there's really no reason for me to keep going without doing some levels. So wait, where are the levels in this one? I think this is the first level that they give you, right? Which one is... Oh, Alpine Ridge. Ugh, that's no fun. Okay. Oh no, this is not the one I was thinking of. The one I'm thinking of is High Cave. This one's still pretty annoying though. Scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. Alright, this is one of those enemies you have to do a light tap on. Because if you don't, fly off. Be a little too late on this one. Nope. Ah, yeah, I didn't make it. Do weird things with the camera. Woo! It's almost bad. So no matter what you do for this area, you have to make 2 trips around it. Because you can't go both left and right at the same time, I don't think. Alright, let me save right here. Shit. Oh, I'm cutting it real close. I just gotta wait for him to lower it. Ah, there was a third one. There you go, perfect. Ooh! You gotta be real careful with that, and real fast, too. This guy's just stomping. He's all bark, no bite. Okay, this is one that's deceitful. Nice. Alright, upcoming is one of the parts I really don't like. If you fall here, that's instant death. Then later on, water is like second nature to Spyro. Okay. Eldred. I wonder how many parts my original Spyro playthrough was. I don't even remember. I wonder how long the playthrough will be compared to this. This is probably going to be a Mercy marathon. Oh shit. Still beat the shit out of it. See, like, as I said, the dodge roll is kind of, like, not really helpful in this game at all. Fuck is that? $500? Yeah, I figured. I kind of figured it was 500 right off the bat. I don't think it goes higher than 500 on any level, except for the special level. And that's the only one that exceeds. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was close. Okay, this is really, really tricky, because if you fall here, you're dead. I fucked up. Yep, I fucked up. Shit. I should have just taken the hit. I really should have. I gotta blow him up again. Honestly, sometimes I just need to take the hit for certain things. I don't think this knocks you off the platform either. I think you can stand on the platform and... Oh, no, it does! Okay, well, I had the right idea then. Now I'm just fucking myth-busting stuff. I need to not screw around with the lives I'm gonna need later. Oh, I made that jump blind, by the way. I would not recommend doing what I just did. I would recommend turning around, then flaming it, then jumping away. Alright, so you ready for some fun? I'm ready. You can actually get him right there in the cut. You can get him right there. Super easy. That it? Yep. Alright, 2 deaths for nothing. But, yeah, you get them right in the cut. That's how you get most thieves. I mean, honestly, in this game, there's no reason to, like, direct impact them. Like, maybe in Spyro 3 I could get it a little bit. There's really no point in this game. I forget if he gives you anything when you kill him again. Yeah, just a normal orb. Alright, high caves. This one is hard, because this one has a lot of invulnerable enemies that you have to do some finagling with in order to make vulnerable. And you see, the second you enter up here, these things home to you. Yep. You don't want to fuck with them, so I'm not going to. What? Oh wow, that shit homes. Apparently these big guys are completely immune to it. Cyrus.
Please do something about these.
Stuff over there. Good thing I checked. I've actually been playing a lot of Spyro on my PSP. I was playing Spyro 2 and Spyro 3. I play usually while I'm commuting or you know, just in my break times. And one thing that I really like about it is just that it's simple, but it's effective at what it does. You know? It doesn't strive to be some ridiculous, life-defining experience. That's just the words I hear thrown around too much. It's really annoying and really dumb. Alright, now in this area, if you fall, the fairies will rescue you, which is pretty cool. So let me go over here. Well, besides this, there's a few other areas I think I need to do. Yeah, there's 2 thieves. I don't even remember where the hell these thieves are. I don't think one's in the caves. Maybe he is. Who knows? So we're already halfway there on dragons, by the way. How about treasure? No, we're not even close. Oh, I thought that would blow up the other one, too. Yeah, there's a thief there. I have no clue what the hell I'm going to chase him for and for how long. cut. I love that. It's so great. Right at the first turn, you just get him. And to think as a kid, I spent hours trying to chase these guys down, and then you just find out that the best way to do it is just to charge and use flame. Right in the cut. Oh, the other one's over there. Alright, well, they'll rescue me. Alright, I'm pretty certain I don't, I can stop having this on my phone now at this point. Alright. There's no need to have it playing. It's working fine now. So what you really need is you need this, so that way you can make it over here. Just for the rupees. The rupees, the gems. I am actually, speaking of Zelda, I am actually very excited. There's a lot of cool stuff happening with The Legend of Zelda in the next couple of months. Really, it started with A Link Between Worlds, which I thought was kind of like a remake of A Link to the Past as opposed to a new game, which was a little disappointing, but the game itself was still really fun to play. Wind Waker HD was really good. I really enjoyed playing that and doing everything in that game. That was a lot of fun. When you think about it, that game is kind of like Black Flag before Black Flag was a thing, you know? Just a little bit. There's only 2 eggs left in the game, by the way. Little did Spyro know that eggs were going to become a major part of his future in Spyro 3. Well, I really liked Wind Waker HD. I thought that was honestly one of the better games I played. They took a great game and they improved upon just about every aspect of it that wasn't that good. And I really enjoyed that. So you can't fault me, but A Link Between Worlds was a good game. It was just more of a remake than anything else. It needed to be more. It needed to be a sequel more than, you know, just kind of just being whatever, blasé about it. I thought there were 2 in here. I forget what came out. Oh, last year was Hyrule Warriors. Honestly, that was some of the most fun I think I've had on a game in a long time. Was Hyrule Warriors. I gotta get by this guy. Yeah, it's really kind of hard. Hyrule Warriors was just downright fun. I love every aspect of it. And honestly, when I go back to play games on the Wii U, it's that and Smash 4 that I really want to play. Regretfully, I didn't get to do that this year. There we go. Because honestly, they really put some magic in for that one. Oh, come on, open up, open up. Now you're doing stealth from the spiders. You get a kiss from the fairy. Now you got super flame. I forget if you're immune or if you take no damage while this is on. This is like your fucking rudimentary power-up right here for Spyro. Oh great, I'm missing 1 gem somewhere. Well, no, this is where the fun starts. Because who knows where that gem is? It's probably in the cave somewhere. There it is. But, Hyrule Warriors was a lot of fun. If you get a Wii U, honestly, I recommend Hyrule Warriors so much because it's really just one of my favorite games of all time. It's just so great. Well, not of all time, but I would definitely say, well, I would go as far as to say as all time. It's certainly one of the more interesting and unique games I've ever played. But definitely on the Wii U, it's a must-have because of how great it is, how much stuff there is, how many characters there are. Now, I would like for them to stop kind of trying to push Hyrule Legends and explain it. Well, they explained that the DLC would be available on Wii U, but would it be available like by itself? Because I kind of don't want to buy the 3DS version, although now it kind of is seeming like I will buy it because I am getting a new 3DS most likely this Christmas, so that will probably be what I do. So I will probably end up getting it. So I mean, it would make sense, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to have to spend, you know, a full new 3DS game price on it. That was one of the things I was more disappointed for, because I did buy the season pass for Hyrule Warriors, and it kind of, it mattered. Like, I got a lot of stuff for it that I really want to get into eventually. Hey, that's a good idea for a stream, maybe, if I'm playing Hyrule Warriors. But I don't think I'll do that, realistically. What I am going to do is I am going to try... That was close. I am going to try by December, because I want to beat Type 0. I want to beat Type 0. I think after that, I want to do Hyrule, like, every so often. So I'm going to probably end up doing that and getting back into that. But other than that, they showed off some Zelda U, which I'm excited for. I think it looks pretty awesome. They showed off Twilight Princess HD, which was confirmed. Well, it wasn't confirmed, but it was leaked originally. And they confirmed that it is a thing, it will happen, and it, you know, it wasn't just fake. That's awesome, because Twilight Princess is one of my favorite games of all time. And I love it so much, so I'm really glad that it's getting, you know, the good treatment. A lot of people anticipated this, though, because they gave Ocarina and Majora's Mask the 3D treatment, and it would only make sense that they would do the same to Twilight Princess, because that was another big Zelda game when it came out. It's probably one of the more underrated Zelda games. I feel like it's not talked about to nearly the same degree as Ocarina and Skyward, but I think that it very clearly outclasses it, in my opinion. That's just, I'm a guy that just really likes fucking Twilight Princess. I think that the story is great, the characters are really memorable, they pulled out a lot of stops. They had a lot of good stuff with that game, and I don't remember what the last main level of this area is, but this is the flight. We're going to do the flight right now. And they're discussing a Zelda maker, which I'm not going to lie, I am very interested in. That'll be fun. Simple enough. Yeah, pressing X just flaps your wings. It doesn't actually do anything. Not in this game. Shit. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Come on. Oh, fuck. I'm definitely screwed now. This is going to be cutting it legitimately so close. Yeah, I'm done. That's what you're supposed to do last, I think. In all honesty, I just want to do the planes at the start. Oh shit, where did the planes go? Alright, you know, screw this. Start over. I need to go against the grain for some of this stuff. Yeah, the planes are annoying. No, the planes need to be saved. Now here, look, I can do the chest, but look how much time I wasted. Okay, now if I really hurry, I can do the loops and then just go right into the arches. This is going to be cutting it close. It takes me way longer than 2 seconds to get from one arch to the other. So you kind of bleed time here. Yeah, I'm done. Let me just do the... Alright, I'll do the planes third, because I know I can do the chests real easily. As the last one. I needed to not break that part. Not the one that I did early. See, like, they put this one down here. Like, that is, like, just so... Ugh. Wait, what? Oh, I messed up. I didn't need to turn like that. I don't know where they are. The planes are real hard to get. Okay, after that, without losing any time at all. Have this one random one down here. Alright, I'm going for the planes first. Forget the chest. Maybe this is what you're supposed to do. Oh, they fly this far around. Yeah, this is what you're supposed to do. Okay. Because now look, I'm in perfect position to start the chest. Alright. That's just where it has to be done. Certain specific order. Honestly, I don't see how what other way you would do that one. Let's save. Yeah, we're definitely gonna beat this ahead of schedule. We're already done with this world, and it's only been like 2 hours, like less than 2 hours. Oh no, wait. Oh, I'm missing a world. I forget what it is. Let me see. Wizard. Oh, how could I forget about this level? This one's a little... Oh, they're all a little annoying, but... You know, it is what it is. Retreats up there. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is the one with the double charge ramp that you have to go down in order to get all the treasure. This is one that stumped me to no end as a kid. I could not figure this out for the life of me when I was younger. Alright, isn't there a secret somewhere over here? Yeah, there's a platform, but I don't know if you're supposed to jump from here. Where'd he go? We might end up doing that Luigi's Mansion stream, by the way. We might actually end up doing that if there's spare time. Either that or Spyro 2, I don't know. I think I might just do Spyro 2 because I feel like Pikmin and Luigi's Mansion would be a better combo. I forget, do you glide from over here? Because I know I'm going to end up killing myself trying to figure this one out. Hold on. Somewhere there's a way you're supposed to get over there. I don't remember how. Here we go. Right at the start. It's not from over on the bridge. I do think Pikmin 1 will be really fun to play. Pikmin 1 is pretty short, but has a lot of fun stuff in it. That's why I like Pikmin 2 so much, and Pikmin 3 is a little bit more disappointing on that regard, because it's a lot more cut and dry. Like, you can tell, like, they really made it kind of for everyone to play. Which is nice and all, but, I mean, there's a reason why I like Pikmin 2, even though it's really difficult at some points. That's another one of my all-time favorites. I have a lot of all-time favorites. I find it hard to just, pick and choose one or two half the time, There's a lot of games that I think are really, really good. Games that strive to be different. Which is more than I can say for a lot of games nowadays, which is pretty sad. Honestly, one game I really, really liked... What the hell? That thing just fell off. One game I really, really liked was Kingdoms of Amalur. I did like a full playthrough of that game. Like, full. That actually might be another contender for... I'm thinking that the way I'm going to work streams is like I'm going to use it as time to like do special things on games. Do I glide from here? No. I'm going to do special things. So like, okay, here's my playthrough of Kingdoms of Amalur. I'm just going to screw around for an hour or two. See if there's anything I missed. See what I can do. I think you're supposed to jump from off of here. Because you can't make that normally. Yeah, these guys are set spawns, by the way. Oh, wow. But, yeah, I might go back and replay that game for a little bit, because I haven't played it. I don't even remember when I did the DLC for it. I remember I did the base game playthrough. I barely remember that playthrough at all. Most of that was done at night, I believe, so I don't remember much about it. It was a great... It's a really good game. Like, a lot of people really passed over it, I feel. It's a really good game that came out, I believe, in like 2012 or 2011. It was tons of fun. It had a lot to it. And it got pretty decent reviews. It had a pretty good storyline, and a lot of people really voted it highly. It's just that it really got, I feel like overshadowed because of like Skyrim and other games that were out at the time. But yeah, that's the jump that's really difficult to make, and I did not know about as a kid. Should have gotten the health back. That's fine. But that was a good game. I have a hard time thinking of games I think that are really overshadowed though. I do play a lot, but most of them are overshadowed because they're on like weird consoles. So like, or weird games that are on like consoles you wouldn't expect them to be on. So like Tales of Vesperia isn't really overshadowed, but it's the only Tales game on a Microsoft console. For whatever reason, they decided that. I don't know. I guess Microsoft figured that they were going to try to be the JRPG home, and then they just gave up on that. Yeah, he doesn't run on this one. Look at his face. Okay, anyway. Thank God he doesn't run. That would be annoying. This game is weird. There's no eggs on the last 2 worlds, I don't think. What? Wow. Some aimbot fucking clubbing right there. Easiest one. I was a big fan of Amalur. It's a shame that it'll never get a sequel because that studio's gone now. Because apparently there's something with like the fucking funding of Rhode Island or something. Real like dumb shit. I don't understand. This is EA we're talking about. Why couldn't EA just fund it? I don't know. That's the thing. EA like sets itself up to fail with certain franchises, so then they can like kill them. It's real weird the way that they do stuff at EA. I don't understand how they work. Like they have Dead Space. A lot of people like Dead Space. So then they phone in Dead Space 3. They make it an action game, and then the co-op is fun and all, but they made it an action game, and then they had our DLC that fucking opened the ending up, and now there's no news about Dead Space 4, and it's been like 2 or 3 years. It was like Mirror's Edge died for like 7 years, and they had all the rumors about it with a certain someone, and then they just refused to acknowledge any of it. They just didn't confirm or deny it until one day they were just like, yeah, you're a bunch of fucking idiots. It doesn't make any sense. They killed Medal of Honor to make Battlefield better. They completely like shilled in Hardline. They didn't even attempt to promote it or, you know, to do anything. And I thought Hardline was pretty good compared to a lot of other FPSs. Like, it had a lot to it. And it was very fast-paced, very interesting, and very fun. Generally balanced. I liked it a lot about that. But no, all they know how to make anymore is fucking Battlefield. And that's cool and all, because Battlefield's fun, but like, you know. Don't even get me started on Sims. Sims are basically dead because of them. It's the worst company. They are just the worst company ever. Oh, I'm completely boned now, by the way. I should have healed while I had the chance. I have to get all the treasure manually, too. Oh, come on. We traded. I really hate that. Yeah, you can trade blows with enemies in this game. Okay, that was weird. That was weird, too. I dodged right around that nonsense. Alright, how does this shit work again? That was close. I don't know. Honestly, though, EA used to be really good. They used to, like, honestly put a lot of work into their games, and they really cared. And I don't know, they became, like, the worst company in gaming. Oh, don't forget the fucking Need for Speed game dropped with, like, no press, no nothing. Always online, too. Oh, look, I'll tell you. He's old, too. Yeah, they released a new Need for Speed game just called Need for Speed. It came out like a week or 2 ago. And it had like no press, no nothing. It was the quietest release of any game I think I've ever seen in my life. And I think I even said to Sergio, I've seen Barbie games that have more fucking process and more fucking advertisement than that game. They like did not advertise the game at all. So I wonder how it'll do. Why can't I? Okay, this is weird. Like, gee, I wonder. And then I wonder if they'll cancel the fucking series after this. I just have no faith in them. I have plenty of faith in Visceral. I think Visceral does a really good job with the games that they're given. Like, for someone who's never really made, like, a competitive multiplayer before, I thought that Hardline was much better than Battlefield 4 was at launch. Like, there was almost no comparison. There you go. Oh, we're done? Oh, I did Crystal Flight. Oh, what a nice surprise. Alright, so on to Beastmakers. It only took me, like, 12 minutes to do, like, half of this world. So I'm very, very pleased with my progress here. I don't like we'll ever get another, we're not getting another Dead Space for the longest, and who even knows if we get it, if it'll be any good. That's my problem. Like, okay, they'll make another Dead Space game. Is it going to be just as bad as 3, or is it going to be, you know, actually horror? You know, you can't really get rid of the co-op now. It's like, well, what are they going to do? You know, I don't have much faith in them. He says so many of our. He's not a dragon, but anyway. So, who knows? I certainly don't. How does this thing work? Alright, yeah, I have to do one thing real quick before we continue. This would usually be like where I cut the video. Okay. So anyway, beyond that, this world is actually going to get pretty difficult. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. I took a 2-minute break. It's already 2 o'clock. There you go. Gotta be coordinated here, my friends. There's a lot of, like, weird enemies in this level. They got zappers who zap the floor. They're all, like, really, like, punk kind of alternative culture dress, too. Although they still don't wear pants, so I don't know. You make sense of that one. Bruno. Big Bruno. Yeah, some fun with some of these levels. Let's just do them as they come. Terrace Village. Is this the one? I think this is the one. One of my friends actually linked me a t-shirt that they have of this level, and I'm gonna get it. It's only, oh no, not this level. It's another one. I think it's Treetops is the name of that level. It's a really nice t-shirt. Yeah, see, they're all like alternative style enemies. Like piercings and stuff. Yeah, I guess that's what they were going for with Metalhead. Makes sense. Fuck me. See what I mean? The enemies in this game have, like, aimbot, like, out the ass. So most of your kills on them have to be, like... That's the word I'm looking for. Preemptive strikes. Somehow dodge that. Was there a Spyro game in which sparks would never stop pointing towards treasure as long as there was treasure on the map? I can't remember if that was optional or not in like Spyro 3. Because in Spyro 2 you hold down all the buttons, all the different bumper buttons at once, and it tells you. But you have to unlock it in that game. That was dumb of me. Spyro 2 you can do it whenever you want. Because it's more like a secret in that game. Alright, here comes the platforming part.
Watch out, Spyro. The Norks in these parts have discovered the power of electricity, and it really stings.
Voice actor sounds familiar, but I have no clue who that is. Yeah, you were kind of screwing that. I'm so screwed. There's like no chickens around. I already know. Yeah, I'm screwed. I think he killed all of them and they don't respawn. Oh, here we go. Oh, what's this? Look, I missed this. It's like a whole area. Is there a platform up there? Don't think I've ever been up there. Anyway, I have to get on the rooftops again, which is always a fun endeavor. That was close. Okay. I made it to some healing items, which is exactly what I need. Yeah. Nope. You would have thought. This guy's right at the beginning. Because if they zap the floor and then they die, it still stays zapped. Like, it doesn't shut off. I'm gonna get hit. Take the hit. Still a lot of work to be done on this level. 400? Yeah, 400. Still a ton of enemies down there. Let me just clear out down here right now. Actually gotta get that shirt that they're selling for the treetops. It's really nice. It's a really nice shirt. Got good classic Spyro feel to it too, which is the best part. Oh crap, this is one way. I don't know. Maybe they'll make a Spyro 4. Insomniac's head, I think, said never say never, but, you know, in the gaming world, that really doesn't mean much of anything. So, you know, it could be anything. Insomniac likes to do other shit anyway nowadays. They, like, love to do their Ratchet and Clank. So, they already moved on. They made they've made like 9 or 10 of those Ratchet and Clank games, and they made a Clank standalone game, but they couldn't be bothered to make 4 Spyro games. So the Game Boy Advance Spyro games are actually not that bad. They're not that good because, again, the camera angle is just abysmal. It's isometric. You can't change it at all. But they're actually not that bad, which is what I really like about them. Yeah, I remember to jump across over here. There's nothing down there, right? Wait, what? There's nothing down here. I guess that's if you fall. Maybe you get out the water that way or something. But they were actually pretty good. They did try to innovate a little bit, or actually a lot of it, with those Spyro GBA games, and I actually really liked I liked them as a kid. Oh crap. Christ, now I gotta fucking go all the way around. But I really did like them as a kid. I thought that they were interesting, they were different. I'm not gonna make that jump. Which was pretty cool. The first 2 were really like kind of simple though. I'm not really sure which one's the best one. But one thing that you do in that game is, and some guy I used to go to day camp with. I don't even know who he is at this point. I remember going to day camp with him. He basically introduced me to life farming in that game, which is basically where if you go into a new area and you know you're going to need a lot of lives, just kill yourself so you get the game over and you start over. You know, there's really like no penalty for getting a game over in that game, thankfully. So we even really need to talk about like how bad Enter the Dragonfly was, so that game was just terrible. That was just horrid. That was the worst, actually. Good story. When I was 8, I believe, something like that. But it was Christmas of 2002, I believe. I got that game for Christmas. And I was really hyped for it because I was like, oh wow, Spyro on the GameCube, you know, because I was on the GameCube at that point, and I was super excited for it because I expected, you know, Insomniac levels of greatness. What I got was probably the least playable game I think I've ever played. I've played a lot of bad games, and I mean excluding like indie games, you know, like one of the least playable AAA games I think I've ever played in my life. You could tell that that game was just not fucking done at all. Like, it's like nowadays when they release a game like that, they give it a little more amnesty because they patch it later. Back then, you couldn't patch it. That game was just fucked from day one. And it just is going to go down in history as like one of the worst games ever. Which, I mean, really kind of sucks. Because the plot and the premise of the game is actually pretty interesting. But it's over. They screwed the pooch on it because I think they wanted to rush it out. I think Vivendi, or one of the companies that, you know, that was in charge of all the stuff, rushed it out when they very clearly weren't ready to release it. And they didn't get to put in like half of the stuff. They didn't get to like sandpaper all the edges down, so you know the game feels completed. Oh, I can't outcharge them. I knew it was coming around that corner. I just thought it could charge you. But, no. They didn't do any of that. So, as a result, the game has low frame rate. The game has very glitchy dialogue. And has very horrendous, like, combat. Animations are so weird in that game. Like, it feels like they're just not well thought out at all. It's really bad. A Hero's Tale was good, but it wasn't. Nothing topped these 3 games, really. Like, the harder they tried, just, like, the less naturally it happened. Which is kind of the problem. But yeah, maybe they'll make a Spyro 4. I hope Insomniac... See, I hope that they just realize that, you know, enough people do love Spyro still. It's right in the water. Oh, this is the credits music. This is great. Now, this shit scared the hell out of me when I was a kid. Fucking human plants. I gotta get that shirt. I will get that. That'll make a nice mail day, too. They have a long tongue. That's how they, like, really get you. Like that. You almost got me. How many lives do I have? We're already 60%. Holy crap. The last time I checked was 38. 23. Okay, I have more than enough. What? Did he just hit me? I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at him. I don't even know, whatever. Again, we probably traded blows. It didn't do the full animation, that's why.
Be on the lookout for attack frogs. They are cold-blooded killers.
Attack frogs?
And this used to be such a nice swamp.
I love it. Some of the voice acting is really good. Some of them is just like cookie cutter. Thank you for releasing me. What? You bitch, motherfucker. That's what I mean. I save his life. That's the thanks I get. I'm screwed now. I'm dead. I knew before I even made that jump. Oh, fuck that piece of shit. Tried to save his ass. That's the thanks I get. Now, yeah, as you can see, this area has a lot of fog. Kind of like Silent Hill. Now, yeah, you want to go over to this left over here and then tackle them one by one. You don't want to have to fight them all again. I don't think you can even get out there, to be truthful. You can't charge him. Oh, what the fuck? This is one of the hardest rooms in the game right here. You gotta, like, systematically take it apart. Otherwise, it's really difficult. Attack frogs. I think I'm good over there, right? Sure hope so. Oh. As soon as I got the hit point, I mess up the jump. How much does this have? 500. Oh, come on! This is what I mean. Let me out. Oh my god, I thought he killed me there for a second because I fucked up my first flame.
Zeke. Thank you for releasing me.
See? His voice sounds familiar too, though. I'm so... Oh! That was fucking scary. Sorry, those pigs scared the hell out of me. Now there's no chickens either. See how much you rely on sparks? I realized that as a kid. I was like, you know, whenever you don't have them, you're basically screwed because, you know, the hitboxes for Spyro to pick up gems is really, really small. Like, it's literally just, you have to direct impact it. See if I can get him to kill 2 with 1. Nice! Just have your enemies work for you. I didn't like the Spyro beat-em-ups. I'm pretty sure I've said this a lot of times. I didn't like them. It's not what Spyro should be to me. I get like, it was a good franchise. Like, they actually, you know, put care into it. Which is more than I can say for Enter the Dragonfly. But it just didn't appeal to me like the same way I felt that Spyro should. They'll make another Spyro game. I'm certain of it. It's too popular to die. Like, I imagine that in a few years or so, maybe Sony will do something. I hope someone will do something with it, but you don't know. Not going to be everything at all. I think there's one more platform I need to get to and I have no health. I'm going to be so screwed. Oh, I'm so screwed. Okay, maybe not. Alright. Oh, I'm missing 5? Oh no, I'm missing 5. I'm never gonna find it. Maybe it was one of the guys I charged I didn't pick up. Well, this sucks, because now it could be anywhere. Nope, avoid that. Yeah, this is the problem with this game now. See, this treasure could literally be anywhere. They had some pretty big areas in this game, so literally I have no clue. You can't go back this way. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and search the earlier part of the level because I don't think it's over here. Because if it was, I would have found it already. That was a horrible fucking jump. Try not to die too, that's the other thing. Nothing else. If I can see it in the distance, I'll know where it is. Was it from the guy I didn't kill? Yeah, I think it's from the guy over here that I did not kill on the right. No, I think I got both of that because I died by drowning. Oh, where'd the chicken go? What? This one, there's one right here. I don't know. I guess maybe we ran around. Shit. Oh, first of all, how could I miss this? Here it is. Okay. Good thing there's the one up there. You know why? Because I think there were a bunch of those bushes there and I didn't want to get bit. Yeah, when you come back to this level from Misty Bog, the pig right there does not spawn. So that way you don't get, like, mobbed. Alright, this is the mission, the Wild Flight. Really quickly. This one is the worst one, I already know. Okay. Because this one is fucking like kind of luck-based. I don't even remember which ones I'm supposed to do right off the bat. I think I'm supposed to do boats. So I'm just going to die and start over. I think, yeah, boats needs to come first. And it's really kind of difficult. I think you're supposed to go against the boats. Yeah, I remember this one. This one's not a lot of fun. Yeah. No, you're supposed to multitask. You're supposed to start the arches and the boats at the same time, I believe. I'm screwed now. That's what you're supposed to do. Because of that, it's really difficult and it's really annoying. Like right here. I get the other arch. Close. That one's so hard to get. I almost flipped off of that chest and died. Now you see, this is only easier for me because oh shit, hold on, let me not say anything just yet. The best part is I know I fucked up doing that exact same thing too in the past. Planes come very quickly. But yeah, the only reason that's very easy for me is because of how many times I messed up on it until I finally got it down packed. So there you have it. Not too bad. Okay, so beyond that, okay, where is this? See, now it spawns. This next level is at least iconic for me because I remember how much of a nuisance it was to try to get to the hidden platform. It was not fun at all. As a kid, I never figured this out. I had to come back when I was like, I believe 13 or 14. So before I go in there, let me finish gathering all the stuff around here. Alright, so treetops. You have to do a supercharge jump. You basically have to loop around this place numerous times. Alright, yeah, so you have to get that fucking piece. Motherfucker just booted me in the face. Nope, jump that. See, no matter which way you go, you're going to have to make 2 trips around this area because you can't go both ways at the same time. So I'm going to go left first. Well, I got the key. This guy kicked me in the face. This is one of the harder levels in the game, in my opinion, because there's a lot of blind turns and there's a lot of platforming. Up. Yeah, I think that's it for over here. Lyle. 55. Only missing 25. Alright, so this is where they start to introduce you to like the charge jumping and all that other good jazz. So this will be fun, because now what you have to do is you have to charge jump. You have to like literally go across the entire area while doing this. Let me clear the area first. That's why this takes so long to get out there. And by the way, that's what the shirt is of. You're standing there on the platform with the green thief. Really nice shirt. Really, really excellent. I think before I do this, I'm gonna take the quick break I wanted to take a while ago. Yeah, see, this is an alternate way to get to the end of the stage. Does this take you over there? I think it does. Alright, so really quickly, am I gonna stop the stream necessarily? Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the stream right here real quick, and I'm gonna go grab something to eat real